Hello, and welcome to No Clip Mode. We're back at the bottom of the castle. I'm your host, Glitch, and these are your co-hosts, the man made of doors and the lot made of ossels.
Neither of those are accurate.
I have to go burn some more bells to get in there. Do you see that invisible thing on the ground? Me neither. Welcome to one of the many dungeons of Deadly Towers. They sneak up on you out of nowhere, they're scattered about all the floor plans in the castle, and they're completely and utterly invisible.
Oh, that's cool.
This is me walking through at normal speed for a little while. There are no maps in this game whatsoever, and whenever you get tossed into a dungeon here, you have to keep walking around, just looking for stuff. Oh, look at all those unburned bells. Thank you, password, for being weird. I killed a jelly. Now, I've been in these dungeons a lot because to upgrade your items, you find stores in these dungeons, and you pay with the coins, the lutter that you've picked up, to get upgrades to your armor and weapons, as well as medicines that restore your life. Oh, did you see that head that glitched off the body? Enemy bodies aren't supposed to die without their heads. That was a one-time thing. It's the only time I've ever seen it.
Yes, I'm sure it's the only time it's ever happened.
It's the only time I've ever seen it. God, those bats. But, oh, look at all this money. Sweet.
Mad loots.
So, there's some Dragon Knights.
Whoa!
Okay, this is where I speed it up to double.
We have entered hyper mode.
I was in this dungeon for almost 20 minutes trying to find the way out after walking in.
What, you mean the people wouldn't want to
The
watch
entirety of this video is this dungeon. You get to see just how terrible they are. Oh, did you see those slinkies? Yeah, those were slinkies.
Cavemen?
There are...
Really?
They throw fireballs.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Now that little pad thing in that room there.
Did nothing.
Need anything?
Some of the pad things take you to stores. One pad thing that's always the same color, thankfully, takes you out of the dungeon.
Ah, so that is our goal.
Yes, to find the black pad.
That's racist.
No, it's not. Look at all these black guys I just killed.
That's racist.
No.
Well, something's got to be racist.
No, it doesn't. Oh, Pigman.
Bear Knights.
Bear Knights. Cavemen. Bear Knights.
Oh, you're right.
Slinkies.
They actually are slinkies. Huh.
Yeah. They actually remind me of those weird goo creatures from Super Metroid. Or the Marble Eaters from Marble Madness.
I'm actually starting to see where some of this game's reputation as the worst game on the NES came from. With fantastic design decisions like randomized dungeons that are apparently way too large for their own good.
And no map. I don't
And getting
know if
knocked
this
back
was
by
really...
enemies.
I don't know if this was so much a design decision as the fact that Broderbund at the time didn't have a lot of experience.
I suppose. What the?
Oh!
That was interesting.
Yep. Look at all those bats. Jesus! God, what does that sound?
What?
I think that was
Yeah,
Ocelot.
I think you picked some ambient noise there.
Ocelot says nothing. Suddenly aliens. Blue Caveman.
Well, it wouldn't be an NES game without recolored enemies.
Yeah, but you don't really experience many recolors, except in the dungeons. The dungeons, by the way, are not at all a necessary part of gameplay. You can skip all of them and still beat the game. You can even skip the secret power-up rooms in the towers and still beat the game. It's just really hard, because you have to not get hit ever. Like, some of the later bosses, if you don't get any armor upgrades, they will one-shot you at full health.
Sounds completely fair.
Yep.
I can't shake the feeling like we've been in this room before.
We've probably been in several of these rooms, actually. I got lost. I get lost every time I go in one of these things because I can't remember all the rooms. Oh, did you see the monkey warriors? That was a new enemy. That meant it was a new room. You have to kill fire a lot in this game. There's 2 different types of fire you can kill. Podoboos and bubbles. And Pac-Mangos. Oh god, there. Oh, those Pac-Mangos weren't even color swapped, but they were in upgraded form. They shot fireballs. Yup.
A single blue caveman. How lonely.
How frozen. Oh, black caveman. There's 3 different colors of caveman, and you've now seen them all.
Hooray for diversity. Oh, a shop.
Oh!
Hey!
I bought a blue scroll. I don't know what those do. I've never read an instruction manual for this game. Oh, look, some health medicine. Some more health medicine. Alright. You have to leave every time you buy a new item.
By the way,
you can't. So what? You can't buy more than 1 item in a single store run.
Well, this room looks somewhat new.
It's
Oh, and it just leads to a single ball.
It was a strong ball.
And all the enemies respawn in every level.
Yep. This game is colloquially known as the Legend of Masochism. Ah! Ah!
I'd hate to be the store owner that has a hero come flying in every 3 seconds.
Are you back to buy more jewelry?
Whoa.
Oh, this is a tiger mage. Oh, okay, man.
Oh boy.
We've got 2 more minutes of this.
I kind of wish there was more to say about this whole procedure, but there's not really a way to sugarcoat how
Oh god, all the monkey... The monkeys actually do a fair bit of damage. Oh. I think I found a Zelda. Oh, caveman. It's over here. It's over here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would not have enough patience to really spend a lot of time with this.
Well, you don't have to.
I know. That's the beauty of this.
You don't
But
have to, and you have no reason to now that I have.
Even in the absence of a playthrough, I still wouldn't get too far in this, just because this would become boring me after a while.
I'm not sure why I like it so much. I think one of the reasons I like this game so much is because I know it has a lot of promise. Because a lot of the mechanics in it are really neat, really sound. I really like the items. But there's just too much difficulty and too much random ambling whenever you fall into a dungeon.
Which is interesting, because you went through the whole section where all the bosses are, climbing up each individual tower and all of that, without even venturing into the castle area, without even really tempting the whole dungeon system.
That's because I know the path directly to the cavern area. It's a pretty simple
Finally, we have our first verbal fail.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the first.
On that level, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Freedom!
There it is! Did you see the black room? Okay, and this is the next area. Whenever you come out of a dungeon, it always takes you directly to the next area that you should have gone to. It puts you on the right path when you get through a dungeon. That's their only redeeming factor outside of the stores. And that's the end of this episode. Next time on No Clip Mode, the end of the game. Thank
Finally.
Jesus.